they say that university is the best time of your life, which I'm pretty sure was invented by someone that never met Turnitin or had back-to-back group presentations during the final week. Hello everyone, my name is Julian Banzon, and I'm currently completing my Bachelor's of Commerce majoring in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, as well as Marketing here at Curtin University. Today's presentation is a personal reflection and a journey through this unit, enhancing your business mind, and more broadly, my experience at the university as a whole. I'll be sharing the insights I gained from the employability tool, reflecting on the lessons and challenges I faced during this unit and this degree, and outlining my next steps as I begin transitioning into my career. And at the very end, I'll leave a message for my future self, a reminder from where I came from and what I've learned and what I hope to never forget. Let's begin. When I first completed the employability tool in Seminar 1, I didn't expect much. I just thought it would be just another generic quiz, the kind that tells me to network more or that I'm a team player, but instead, I got a brutally honest mirror into myself. The week 1 radar charts over here and here show clear dips in emotional literacy, career literacy, leadership orientation, which confirms my discomfort with high pressure and people-facing scenarios. My digital literacy and academic self-efficacy were stronger though, but I lacked the confidence and communication clarity that I needed for professional growth. I saw the pattern. I was technically capable, but I was emotionally underprepared. By week 12, the changes were striking. Emotional literacy, teamwork, competencies, and communication skills had all improved significantly. So had ethical literacy and study career awareness. These shifts weren't accidental. They were shaped by the collaboration, self-reflection, and real-life simulations we practiced throughout the unit. What mattered most wasn't just the higher scores, it's what they really meant to me. The tool gave me structure and language to talk about my growth, not about where I stood, but how I could also move forward with this, not just as a student, but as a future professional. If I could describe this unit in one word, it would be surprising. Not because it was easy, but because enhancing your business mind challenged me in ways I didn't exactly expect. It pushed me to confront leadership insecurities, unconscious bias, and how I function in teams where I don't share the same language. For example, in Seminar 4, during the spaghetti tower task, I had to contribute without words. My group spoke mostly in Chinese, so I had to lead through observation and sketches. That activity had taught me that leadership isn't really exactly loud. Sometimes it's knowing when to step back and knowing when to support others. Now, let's give another example. The negotiation simulation in Seminar 7 taught me diplomacy and assertiveness. I led my team, navigated uncertainty, and made impactful decisions, even if some may say I gave too much away. In Seminar 10, the ethics activity exposed hidden biases I didn't exactly know I held. It was uncomfortable, yes, but importantly, it reminded me that silence can reinforce prejudice and speaking up does matter. These moments shaped my learning more than lectures really ever could in a unit like this. They taught me that leadership, communication, and self-awareness are ongoing journeys, and that real growth starts when we're willing to look at ourselves, and that's what this unit gave us. Looking back, my time at university felt like time was passing by in 2 times speed. By choosing an accelerated 2-year course to enter the workforce quickly, while on paper that made sense, in reality that made the experience of uni very overwhelming and intense. I do believe I chose the right degree. It was challenging, but in a fulfilling way. Each unit just stretched me just enough to grow, and I've come out of it more confident and career ready. That being said, I can see where I fell short. I didn't socialize as much as I wanted to, and I wish I built stronger connections with my classmates, my lecturers, and my mentors. My time management wasn't exactly ideal either. My days revolved around studying, eating, and sleeping, feeling more like a job than a life experience. I also struggled emotionally. Many friends did leave, and the accelerated pace left little room for breaks. I experienced the burnout, depression, but through that, I learned what I needed: balance, connection, and care. I don't regret the path that I chose. But if I pursue further study, I'll approach it differently, with more engagement and intentionality. University has taught me that success is more than just my grades. It's about health, growth, and how I show up for myself. Since my course is done, I don't want just a job. I want direction. I want to build a meaningful career that reflects my values, strengths, and creativity. That's why I planned 3 Odyssey plans to map out my different paths forwards. My first plan focuses on becoming a supply chain expert, which aligns closely with my academic background. My short-term goals include updating my resume, applying for entry-level roles, and gaining certifications such as Lean Six Sigma. Long-term, I hope to explore international activity opportunities and support my family while growing professionally. This is the plan that I want to happen the most. My second plan is becoming a marketing manager. This route feels more flexible. The plan is to apply for different internships, build a digital portfolio, and create content showcasing my branding skills. From there, I'll work my way up in an agency and stay current with digital certifications. Lastly, my most passion driven option is to become a creative head or a studio founder. I'll start by launching a personal project and gaining studio experience, with the goal that is long term to be building my own team and producing original work. Regardless of the past, I'll stay flexible, proactive, and committed to growth, not just professionally, but in the kind of impact that I want to create for the world. And now, the message to my future self. Hey, it's me, 5 years younger. Probably tired, still figuring things out, but more self aware than ever. If you're watching this, I hope you found a version of success that feels real, not just performative, or for the salary or for approval, but something true to my own values. I hope you're still out there, still curious, still dreaming, still learning. Don't forget what Curtin has taught you, not just in the lectures, but in the quiet lessons, like showing up when you felt out of place, like how leadership doesn't mean always speaking the loudest. Sometimes it's just listening, holding something together quietly. I would like you to remember the days you felt sick and still went to school, how you felt you would fail so many times and yet you're here, and how you told yourself that today will be a day to rise up. Don't coast. Don't let busyness replace reflection. Stay soft in the right places, sharp in the right ways, and rooted in what matters. Please take breaks, but say yes to the scary thing. And in doubt, please be kind, especially to me. If nothing else, I really hope you're grateful. This version worked so hard to be where you are now, and I'm proud of that. To conclude this presentation, this has been reflection on both my academic journey and my own personal growth. I began by exploring the employability tool, which helped me identify my strengths and challenges from week 1 to week 12. I saw a real development, not just in technical skills, but how I view myself personally. This unit, Enhancing Your Business Mind, made me learn that leadership isn't about being the loudest. It's about listening, adapting, and knowing when to step back. Activities such as the spaghetti tower, the negotiation simulation, and the ethics task helped me confront how I communicate, lead, and show up in complex situations. They shaped me more than a textbook ever could in this case. Reflecting on my time in the university, I acknowledged the pressure, the burnout, and the things I wish I have done differently. But I also recognize the resilience I've built and the direction I now carry with me. Then I outline the 3 career paths that reflect who I am: the structured strategist, the creative marketer, and the dreamer building something of their own. And finally, I left a message for my future self: to stay curious, to stay kind, to never forget the lessons that are started here. Thank you for watching.